Where could a teenager work if he drops out from school? How can a teenager survive without the basic knowledge you are supposed to learn in school? Could he manage the situation? Probably you have no idea, probably you do, probably you said he wouldn't be employed and couldn't manage the situation. Well, you're right. In 2019, the majority of students were studying as normally as supposed to be, but suddenly when COVID-19, oh dear COVID, impact on our life, especially the economy, this drastically changed. This is an important fact to remember through all the speech. The COVID-19 pandemic is estimated to push between 88 million people and 150 million people into extreme poverty by 2020. Only for 2020, while the total number will reach 150 million by 2021. Alright, so what does this mean? In less than 5 months, the COVID-19 pandemic has left at least 2,008,000 students out of school. The Ministry of Public Education, SEP, revealed that the dropout at the basic level for the 2020-2021 school year is almost at 10%, which means 2,005,000 students, preschool, primary and secondary students. 435,000 students will join my Grant to Begin program, which is a type of help the government is offering to teenagers to keep and to continue their studies. 7,000 students migrated from private to public school, sadly where we can assume the education is lower. And this made only 148 private schools close in Mexico City. What happens if a teenager drops out from the school? Well, they are more likely to earn lower incomes for their lives and have higher rates of unemployment. Besides the economic impact on teenagers, they also tend to be emotionally affected as well. But these emotions tend to be reflected in our economy in our future. But how? You may be wondering. So I'm gonna say a formula that I personally consider appropriate for this type of examples, and you can get motivated with it. Our way of thinking plus our emotions plus our initiative plus our work equals our economy and success or failure. But this doesn't mean this is the correct formula, because we are gonna make it a positive formula. Listen how. We're gonna move into some examples. Our way of thinking. Common way of thinking versus leadership as way of thinking. Due to COVID, I'm going to extreme poverty. Due to COVID, I'm going to extreme poverty, but what can I do to improve? The idiot of my boss fired me and didn't fire my partner. This is unfair. My boss fired me. Surely I did something wrong, but I must improve on it and become better. Or if you didn't get fired, for example, you can say, wow, I didn't get fired because of my hard work and dedication and studies, a lot of things. I'm so silly that I can't even follow instructions. It's Daniel's fault. Versus, I should practice on following instructions. I'm sure I'll do it right next time. And if I don't, next time. And if I don't, next time until I do it correct. Now we'll move into negative emotions. For example, jealousy, boredom, sadness, anxiety, and indifference. Versus positive emotions, interest, joy, gratitude, inspiration, hope, many others. Now, what does it mean taking the initiative? Taking the initiative means going an extra mile, going above and beyond anyone. For example, if my maths teacher assigned us 10 exercises for homework, I take the initiative and do 20 exercises. Now, we will move into the hard work definition. The definition of hard working is something or someone that is diligent in laboring and that puts effort into doing and completing tasks. I'm gonna share with you two quotes that I personally love. The first one: if you do what you love, you will never work a day in your life, said by Mark Anthony. Or work harder than you think you did yesterday, said by Eo. To find a quote, it will be up to you because that will depend on how you want to get motivated. So, we as teens, rather if we got economically affected or not, we should take this quarantine as an opportunity. How as an opportunity? Well, you can learn a lot of things during the quarantine and some of personal experience for the future. Let's set some example that is happening right now in online classes. Many students claim that they haven't learned anything in online classes or they can find a lot of distractions. But if you can't pay attention or you can't learn anything, then you need to find and seek for possible solutions. Otherwise, you'll affect your own future. Some possible solutions someone with initiative would think of: study by yourself, contact your teacher if possible. If you have any question, ask your questions. Don't be afraid to ask. Dedicate 100% to the class. Avoid using any other electronic device. Put your electronic devices away. Forget about them. The economy topic is an extensive topic. However, we have just noticed how the COVID-19 affects the economy and affects the teen years in school. Right now, as I said, this quarantine, you must take it as an opportunity to improve, to become a better person, to do something different. In conclusion, we can deduct that if we take the initiative to change, we will become better and different persons for our own good. Always remember that, for our own good, not for him, not for her, for our own good. If we students get economically affected, then we need to work even harder, but we can't blame the COVID-19 for all the negative impact on ourselves. Because everything has a solution, except impossible things. Let's remember the formula we want to use to see changes, to become different for our own good, and that will bring positive consequences in our future and in our present. Our leadership as way of thinking, plus our positive emotions, plus our hard work, plus our dedication equals success. Now please answer yourself. What could you do to improve? Will you take the chance? What will you do different? Never give up. Never. I'm sure you can do it. Thank you.